Hey everyone, welcome back to today's video. Today I'm going to have a poll up for you guys to vote on for future videos. I'm going to have 7 videos, and they'll likely get done in the next 7 days or throughout the week. I'll just maybe put in a few filler videos if I'm not able to complete it. Like say I have a lot of homework that night. There's a lot of options on this list, so I'm going to have you guys choose 7 of them. I think there may be around 14 on there, so I guess you have to decide between 7 and 7. But overall, you guys will just select 7 options, and I'm going to run through them now, the options that you have. And I just want you guys to choose your favorites. Any one is fine. And if you have another suggestion, I'll have one of those at the end, which I'll talk about. And I'll get these all done in a timely manner, so throughout the week, and let's just go through the options. So the first option we have the first option we have is a 2020 election night, something basic. I'm running out of candidates to do, so it'd help if you guys comment suggestions for me to do them. The 2020 election nights are pretty basic, so they might come around, but I'm starting to run out of Democratic candidates, so I'm going to have to start moving on to different things. Along with the 2024 election night, I'm going to have to start on to moving to different candidates. So again, future candidates would be great. I may revert back to some of my old themes just because of the fact that my new ones aren't updated with the new electoral vote count, just because that's a fault on my part. And the next one we have is a CSA election night, which is another election night. The Confederate States of America, if they held their election night today, probably 2020 again with different candidates, or 2024, all depends. Then we have the Union election night, meaning cutting out the Confederacy, and have the Union hold an election night based off where the states are today. So essentially, it would just be cutting out every state below the Mason-Dixon line, and a couple areas that are territories that I considered part of the CSA. Next, we have the colonies election night, which would be the 13 colonies, the 13 original colonies that I had. I had that one time on the eastern side, so we'll have 13 original colonies that we would hold with an election night. So that one was also pretty interesting. Next up, we have an alternative history election night, something like a 2020 election night with President Hillary Clinton instead of President Donald Trump, or something like President Bernie Sanders, or something like who knows, President Jeb Bush, things like that. Those ideas they help a lot more than just doing a plain Trump versus X or things like that. Alternative history election prediction 2016. So what that essentially is if Jeb Bush was the nominee, or Bernie Sanders was the nominee in 2016, or if Marco Rubio became the nominee, or if Evan McMullin surged, or if Gary Johnson got into the debates, things like that. Alternative history, what if scenarios essentially in 2016. 2012 election predictions, meaning like Newt Gingrich versus Barack Obama, Donald Trump versus Barack Obama, Mitt Romney versus Hillary Clinton in 2012. Things like that, things that are interesting. Like, let's say Hillary Clinton becomes the nominee in 2012. Who would she run against? Would she beat Mitt Romney? Things like that. Next, we had the 2008 election prediction. So let's say Hillary Clinton edged out Barack Obama in the primary, and let's say that Mitt Romney edged out McCain, and then it would just be another revision of what we've had before. Or it could be McCain versus Edwards or other candidates. I mean, I know I did McCain versus Clinton, so that one's out of the ballpark. But essentially, we just have 2008 alternative history, what if scenarios, what if the Iraq War never happened, what if Bush was greatly liked, and then we had an election, things like that. Up next, we have LTE versus YouTube election predictions. Essentially, actually, these would actually be election nights. I made a mistake there. But they could be election predictions. So let's say I do another one of those me versus Sam's political commentary, but instead of Sam, this time it's Stellar Spark or Josh the Awesome. Other YouTube election night personalities, just me versus them in election night. All of them will probably be all jokes unless you guys want me to make serious ones. I don't know everyone's viewpoints, and I'll probably be a little bit more biased against myself because I don't see myself as a good candidate. But an election analysis. So let's say the 2017 New Jersey gubernatorial election happens. Let's analyze what comes from it and what it means for midterms. Or let's say the Virginia races come in and we look at the primaries like I did before. Mainly, I'll probably do a full-on analysis video instead of just covering some counties and primaries, things like that. And then up next we have updates on the House and Senate races. So I know I've been talking a lot about the Senate races. Haven't really done a House prediction yet. I won't be doing an election night for that because I will have to do 79 districts. Not going to be easy. So I probably won't do that unless it's like a monthly topic. And then update on Senate races, meaning changes in the Senate predictions that I've done a month ago. And then we have live streams, which are recurring things on weekends, but if you guys want me to do them in place of videos on some days, I'll do those instead. And then we have gubernatorial predictions, let's say Virginia, New Jersey, specific states this time, not just as a whole. Reasoning behind each state, things like that. Let's say I do my home state of Maryland, I'll do a reasoning why I think Larry Hogan will be reelected, things like that. And then we have 2018 midterm election night, which is the midterm election night, redoing the 2018 Senate predictions, Democratic wave, and a full-on election night, possibly the House, or just a House prediction with a couple things like California 49, things like that. And then next we have, this is the last one, so it's others. So comment on the list another prediction if you guys want me to do it. I'll probably put those in a separate bank for like filler videos, things like that, because most of you probably won't all have the same one, and it probably won't get a majority out of the rest. So I'll put those away for filler videos and things like that. And yeah, so thank you guys for 790 subscribers. I'm close to 800. I don't know when I'll reach 800, but I want to know what I should do for my 800 subscriber special. Just comment it below, really. Overall, this has been an extremely fun journey, and I can't wait till I reach 800 and then possibly even 900 and 1,000. So that's just all amazing. So again, thank you guys for watching this video. Remember to vote in the description below. Don't forget about that. If you want to contact me personally, just comment below. I'll give you my social media. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.